Yeah, exactly. I love you. Oh, Hillary, I have some very avid fans, and it's very, very flattering. I recently did a Comic-Con in Birmingham, and a girl turned up who I know from Twitter, and she had her name tattooed onto her arm in my Castathan language. And I was like, honey, the show isn't even aired yet. Do you want to wait to see if we get picked up a second season? But I must say, it actually looks really, really pretty. So I think either way, she's happy. Hi, Sin. Good question. I'm actually quite spoilt for choice when it comes to Julie Ben's cooking for me. She has actually tried to teach me to cook as well. One of my favorite things that I get very upset if she doesn't do for me is kale chips, which she roasts in the oven. She does an amazing chicken dish, her Moroccan chicken. But yeah, she spoils me, that girl. And she doesn't even make me do the washing up either. Hey, Jim, that's an awesome question. Should I recount the question in the thing? Hi, Jim, that's an awesome question. You asked whether it's more tricky playing a human with known thoughts and feelings and emotions that the audience can relate to, or an alien, which is completely other. I think they both have their challenges. You know, when you're playing a human, you've got to be really authentic and truthful. But I'm still trying to be authentic and truthful, but I'm trying to be different enough so that you will buy that this woman is alien. But I still try and do things which are recognizable to the audience so that it's not totally weird. So I look at different cultures, and I think of things that are socially odd and lots of misunderstandings, and I kind of focus on those and that feeling of otherness and feeling separate. So it was really fun to do those things. I also think of animals sometimes, so that my movements are a little bit weird, you know, and the way I move myself is a bit snaky or something. So that's been really fun to play with that too. So C. Hamilton asks, what was it like playing... So C. Hamilton asked, what was it like learning Castathan? Well, I was totally overwhelmed when I heard it for the first time. David J. Peterson, who is the linguist who gave you the Dothraki language on Game of Thrones, did our 7 alien languages. And Castathans are quite highly evolved, and they're very intelligent, and they're quite arrogant and impatient as a species. So we talk very, very fast. So I was really intimidated when I first heard it. But it's actually so well constructed that there's a rhythm to it and a symmetry and a musicality, which made it actually, once I'd heard it a few times, much easier to learn. Hey, Marta asked, out of all the characters that I've ever played, who was most similar to myself? And well, I've actually played quite a few complex and difficult and troubled women. So that would be a very telling answer. I think that they're all a part of me. I think that we all have a bit of everything in us. Some things are more repressed than others. And as an actor, you just try and kind of not judge these characters and just kind of let it all out. But I must say, one of the things I've really enjoyed about the characters that I've played is when I was growing up, I was Little Miss Perfect, and I always wanted to get good grades, and I was a really good girl. And I think that when I got a bit older, it was quite nice to explore this shadow side of me, this darker side that we all have inside us, but mine was completely repressed. Hey guys, thanks so much for your brilliant Facebook questions. I hope that you will join me and tune in to Defiance on Monday night at 9/8 Central Time. Jigsaw Helena Kara, Linja Fanola, me liver me cook sweet, Ingela Shay.